All right, folks, what I wanted to show you here is, again, get you introduced to using Revit architecture, even though, if you want, a real in-depth course on it, you can always take Elias's Revit architecture course, or now, actually, we're starting to teach Revit MEP as well, too. So if you want a real in-depth knowledge of those, that's where to go. But since most of you have not been exposed to Revit, we'll sort of just give you sort of a scaled down look around of here's how we draw with it, here's what it can do and whatnot. So the first thing, like we talked about before, there were all these tabs up top, and in the Home tab has many of our basic building elements. So something like a wall, if I clicked on that, now the one thing to notice is in the property box here, I clicked on wall and it automatically defaulted into a certain wall type. Now, for you all right now, that doesn't matter, but I do want to draw your attention to the fact that up here in the properties dialog box, it has selected a basic wall, a generic 8-inch wall. Okay? So, and there's some other stuff up here in the property dialog box we'll look at. So I go into the main drawing editor. Don't worry about these the little camera lenses here. But anyway, you notice you can click once and you can start to drag, and automatically, it comes up with a dimension. So when you click again, your wall will be at that dimension. So I'll go out to 50 feet and I'll click. All right? You'll notice it comes up with like a 90 or 45 degree angle because it's thinking that most walls from that point will be at a 90 or 45 degree angle. So let me roll down to, and you can tell when I hit 90 degrees, there's a light blue line that's sort of the projected line out, and I can scroll back down, and let me see, I was at 50, so let's make this 20. And I'll click again. Now I can come back the other way. All right. And you can click again, and then you can go back up 90 degrees. When you get to over that point, you should get a little purple box that shows up, and again you can click, and then you can hit the escape button, and lo and behold, you have what looks to be like a four-sided building. Okay? Now the one thing, this is awful small for me, and I don't have my usual mouse up here with the little roll bar on it, but you all have the mouses with the roll wheel on it. If you roll that in, you can zoom in and zoom out. That's the easiest thing to do for you all, is to go ahead and zoom in and zoom out. All right. So go ahead and get that situated. And that's so you have a building. All right. So go ahead and everybody get that taken care of.